Hi, I'm Ryan Matlock, and I'm announcing my intention to run for the President of the United States. But Ryan, don't you have to be 35 to run for president? Normally I'd say yes, but if there's one thing we all know, it's that laws are only as strong as the precedent set by those who enforce legislation. And there's been a significant precedent, or should I say president, set by previous candidates. If you are the president, or want to be the president, breaking the law doesn't disqualify you from the office, or even running. So since I'm running for president, no one can stop me? Oh, it's against the Constitution? Well, too bad, I'm running for president, so that doesn't apply to me. We're tackling some unsettling and dark realities about our country here on Q, Ryan. So the big question, will I be running as a Republican or a Democrat? No, I'm a new superhero. I'd like to ask you to join me in forming a new party to be named at another time. What would this new party be about? Well, you know what's easy to believe? That everyone who disagrees with you is plotting to ruin the country by seizing control and forcing an agenda that seeks to undo all that is good and holy, including everything that you love and hold dear. But you know what's more likely and a little bit harder to swallow? That people are just like you. Though they may arrive at conclusions differently due to separate thought processes and experiences, and understanding why they believe what they believe is going to probably be the first step you could possibly take towards moving forward with any type of positive change. And I think we could all use a president that listens more than he speaks. Which is why I asked you guys to send me your questions. Tim Sorvera says, I'd vote for you, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal. No, it's not! There's actually no law against voting for someone who's ineligible. Just laws against them assuming office. But I won't be assuming. There'll be conclusive evidence that I've been elected. Lindy Baker asks, where is my hairbrush? I don't know. Gemini Dodger asks, you're running, Ryan. What are you running from? What are you trying to hide? Nothing. Do you think you could nominate Supreme Court justices with names as excellent as those nominated by Grover Cleveland? That depends. Will you let me appoint you, Josiah the Carrot Stick? You have to put that as your official name if you ever get appointed to court justice or like anything in the world. Serious question if you're taking those. What current policy would you change and how? Honestly, there are a lot of things I'd love to change, but the office of president doesn't actually give me the power to change anything. I can't do anything by myself other than
grant pardons or reprieves for crimes, make treaties with 2/3 approval from the Senate, appoint ambassadors and justices, recommend action in the State of the Union, in extreme cases convene or adjourn the houses, and sign congressional bills into law.
There are executive orders, but constitutionally those are only supposed to be used for upholding laws already on the books, not making laws of your own. Unfortunately, Congress has limited power to actually stop executive orders. So instead of fighting every executive order, they just kind of go along with them, opting to use the more embarrassing executive orders as ammo in the next election rather than actually stopping the executive orders from happening in the first place. So I can't really change policies willy-nilly, and that's a good thing, because it's a safeguard against tyranny. So as for things I'd like to change, I'd like to lead by example and propose the idea that the president is not responsible for everything happening in America. They're not. If anything, the president is an overseer of a nation that's much bigger than himself. And as such, I would make it my policy to be very careful about what I sign into law. I wouldn't sign laws with poor legislation jammed in with necessary legislation just so that everyone can be happy and pass a bunch of junk all at once. That's the cool thing about being president. You can say denied to congressional laws that don't meet your approval. And the president doesn't do that often enough. I'd encourage Congress to write simple laws that fight to maintain freedom and dignity for Americans and nothing more. Overall, I'd be very careful about how I use my power. Because imagine it, even if I, as one man, could use my power to make everything perfect, that just means that the next person who comes along has the same power to make everything miserable. As president, what will be your policy regarding memes? Will they be banned? Encouraged? Limited? It is my goal to be the first United States president to create a State of the Union that is pre-recorded, well-edited, and contains memes and pop culture references. Because the State of the Union address is boring! It will be an event to remember, and will either solidify my presidency as the dankest ever, or the cringiest ever. So yeah, memes are good. Do you think you'll stand a chance against Big Head Kid? Well, given that his running mate is a baby, then I'm pretty sure that Kelly and Josh don't want to give up right now. I'd say that he'll probably fade into the background. Feel better, Big Head Kid. Just in case, what's the best ukulele song for politics? Vote for me and you will see what amazing things I can do for your country. But a vote for them will bring mayhem because your future's totally guided by politics. Sing it with me! No personal responsibility. All our problems come from DC. And if we just elected more, we'd be more free. So that's the reason to vote for me. Please, please, please vote for me. Sheep. Why don't please vote for me? Now a serious bridge! Vote for me or not, it's up to you. All I can do is promise to do all I can do. And since that list is limited, it's up to you to participate in local elections. Seriously, just do it. And also don't forget to be a good person and take a stand for justice and righteousness in your own life, because you can't control anyone's actions but your own. Serious bridge over. No personal responsibility. Are you using an Apple Watch, Fitbit, or some other fitness tracking to keep up with how your presidential race is going? Of course not. They're listening and probably reporting to my opposition. I use a good old non-technological odometer, thank you. And let me tell you, it's so easy to run a presidential race when you strap that baby to a ceiling fan. Can you make a pun out of anti-disestablishmentarianism? So I'm thinking I'll share a moment in the life of Ryan. Call it a Ryan story, a Ryan tale, a Ryan-ism. And now, a Ryan-ism. Hey Ryan, do you have a mint? What? Oh, no, but I have some mint. Like, the straight spice? You don't have any mint tabs? No. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. All right, I'll dish up some. Thanks. I think I'll have some too. There we go. And I dish us tablish mint. A Ryan-ism. Do you have a political site, campaign, anything where we can see all you stand for? Yes, actually, and that brings me to today's sponsor. No one has prepared me to promote their beautiful website creation tools. No One's templates make it quick and easy to start your own website today. And when you sign up, No One will give you customized guidance and tips to help you get started right away. And if you use my promo code, Ryan23, No One will give you a free 3-month trial. So what are you waiting for? Make a website like I did, with No One. Have you decided on a running mate? And if not, may I suggest Adler Davidson? Well, I asked Adler and sounds like a no from Adler. But my running mate is Hannah, until we run out of breath. Then we're walking mates. It's great. And the final question that no one asked, why do I think I am competent to run? Well, what do you normally expect from your average politician? We do know that politicians often take things from their constituents. We know that they often try to be cool even when they're probably not. The dankest ever, or the cringiest ever. They will probably break the law at some point. It's against the Constitution. That doesn't apply to me. They make grand speeches that sound good. If anything, the president is an overseer of a nation that's much bigger than himself. They don't answer direct questions. Where is my hairbrush? I don't know. And they talk trash about their political opponents. Well, given that his running mate is a baby, they propose fixes that don't actually fix anything. And if we just elected more, we'd be more free. I'd say I've met all of the qualifications. Stay classy! Hi, camera. Normally I'd say yes, but I'm not normal. And understanding why they believe what they believe will be the first step to building a society that is built on change and things. Honestly, there are a lot of things that I would love to change, but
I'm so sorry.
sneezing will be outlawed. The riff I've been doing is from The Office. No personal responsibility.